Well, good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with StartupTrading.com. It is finally the end of the year. It is Thursday, December 31st, 2020. So, looking back at the year on my messy little chart here, uh, we had our little COVID plunge back in late February to the almost end of March, March 23rd, we bottomed. It's been pretty much straight up from with some sequences since then. And as we really get around here, we're stalling out right around this profit target that I've been looking for since September 2nd, which is 37.30.80 in the ES little contract rolls, and I'm only looking at regular trading hours here. But as we stall here, so one thing that I like to do is this is a low volume week, so there's not really a lot of trading going on this week. And then you've got the seasonal of the Santa Claus rally, which I'm sure everyone's sick of hearing about, but it's the last 5 trading days of the year and the first 2 trading days of the next year. So if we look at our calendar seasonally, that goes until the end of the 5th, which coincidentally is the Georgia elections, and then we've got the showdown in D.C. for the presidential election. Big drama coming. So as we look at that, so if we don't start making some progress above 37.38 here in the ES, probably in the next week or so, we're going to start to get some pullbacks. And where could those pullbacks end up leading? I think the first area that we're going to test is right around just under 3,700 and potentially down to 36.50. Right around there will be the first one. However, below that, you can see on the profile where this shaded profile comes out, there's really no real support until you get down to basically right around this 33.50 area is longer term support, and we'll probably get a bit above that right around the 34.50 level. So right in there is where I'd be looking for a more substantial area for the market to ground some footing going forward. And keep in mind, that looks like it's quite the distance away from us right now, but that could happen in 4 to 7 sessions basically. But I would look for this first stalling area of around 3,700, and again, what I'm watching is to see if we can start getting bids above 37.40 or not. Is going to be the tell, and we'll see if we can start getting that in the next few days. But so far, since we've hit this profit target, we've had nothing but no bids and small distributions going on, which is pretty normal for a major profit target. Overnight, very small again, 14.5 points for the ES. If we look at the level 4s, 36. 93.75 to 37.54.75 for the level A's. I'm not looking for either of those two extremes to trade. And then looking at the value area, after falling below, back below, we'll see if we can start getting bid back above 37.25. That's going to be the first line in the sand this morning, and then above 37.30 later. Failing to get a bid above later in the day above 37.29 quarter, that's going to be a tell that the market's just not going to do anything until probably late in the day, if at all, today. Looking at all the indexes, below value for the Russell, we mentioned the ES and the Dow. Inside value, but on the lower end of it for the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ, if you look, has not tested below yesterday's low, and neither has the Russell, while the ES and the Dow both have. So really what I'm going to be watching with this low volume day is just expect, just as yesterday, right? Expect some bids to come in around the overnight low. That's where they come in before. What I would like to see, since this is the last day of the year, I would like to see some bids come in above the overnight high. So watch for acceptance or failure at these milestone markers and see if the Russell and the NASDAQ also can remain bid above the previous low of yesterday's bell, right? These dash green lines here. I hope this helps. We'll start getting into some, longer looks next week when we come back to it. And don't expect a whole lot, potentially until Tuesday, Wednesday of next week is what I'm looking for. You guys have a great week. Happy New Year to everyone, and we'll see you in the new year.